What is up, guys? Welcome back to another episode. I know they've been pretty sporadic and I've said that in other videos as well, but we've been in the process of moving the car into a new unit, so I'm going to show you that today. But first we are driving down to see one of our mates in Brighton called Michael, and he's going to lend us David, who you already know as Arch Roller. So he borrowed it off David, we're borrowing it off Michael from David. So we're going to go and get that. We're going to roll the arches on the Civic. You've probably got a couple of other things that we need to update you on as well, but I am currently waiting for Dan, he's getting some totally wicked vaping products sold here. So yeah, not like we're in a rush or anything. So yeah, we'll see you when we get down to Brighton, I guess. You'll probably see a video very shortly on Michael's Jazz as well, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, just waiting for Dan and then we're off. Sorry for the chewing gum, I've got a really bad heartburn and chewing gum seems to get rid of it, so yeah, see you in a mo.
Oh no!
Look, everyone.
Hi. People might break in now if you show them what's.
What? We're in a place they don't know where it is.
In my lad's cave.
Even if they did, once they got in, they won't be able to get back out. I don't know how you're getting out there.
I know, but everything in here has got a use. I think I might have a problem.
What up, cuz?
So we've got the arch roller and we're now down at the unit, and this is where the car now lives. So you've probably seen, well, you may have watched the video that we just did with Louis. He's just painting his engine at the moment, giving it a nice fresh coat of silver.
Silver! Looks alright, doesn't it?
Carlos is doing something in there, so he's just built this.
Oh, Carl's doing a lot of nothing.
This is
been raped by an impact driver as well.
This is Carl's car. It's got a B18 C4 in it.
It's got what?
Go. And obviously ours is in there as well. And then when we do Louis, his car's going to be in here also. When we starting that?
Now, mate. Now.
Right.
Starting.
So we're just drying our engine bay because there was loads of condensation on it. You've seen that 1,000 times before. We've taken the rear wheels off and we are gonna get this out and do some rolling.
I'm not fucking doing any of that rolling.
Dan's not touching it because
Dan will break it.
Dan will break it. Louis done it a few times before, and these have been done also, and they're pretty good on here. So
Don't try on the other side.
why? What's wrong with the other side? So here's inside Carl's.
Carl's a better on camera, honestly. Just don't see it in person.
So this is Carl's car. Nice little red fuel cap.
Sounds wrong.
But yeah.
We should
Anyway.
swap fuel caps, because ours is actually a red car.
Yeah, true. Anyway, we're going to get this thing set up. Thanks, David, for lending it to us.
Thanks, David.
What we haven't shown you yet is that we've got new seats too. This is one of them. DC5 Recaro in black for the passenger side. And then the new driver's seat is a... Oh, we just had that on there to protect it. A Recaro SPG. So that's pretty cool. Apologies for the lighting, it's a bit dark in here. And the other only new thing that we fitted last weekend was a new front lip. So as you can see, you've got like a charge speed style front lip on there, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I think that's about up to date with what's going on with the car. The seat needs to be fixed properly. There's a few things over there that need to be done, but yeah, looks good, and I'll pop you down and we'll get arch rolling.
So we borrowed this arch roller, and we're just using a fucking hammer. Well, the problem is because the arch roller is so long and the car is so low, we can't get enough of an angle on this. This needs to be like at this angle to start it off, but it's not on the arch, so
it will be now. You'll be able to get that on that now.
we're just starting it. Oh yeah, sick.
But I've just got to
started it off with a hammer.
Just gonna move it around and get this bit.
If you get that, if that's like that.
Just got to get this bit here, and then to about there, and then we'll call it, and then we'll just jump on that.
So Louis started it off with a hammer, as you can see there.
God, look at him go.
I hate doing it to someone else's car. It's not mine or Carl's.
It's not mine or Carl's.
Well, Carl don't give a fuck how it looks.
You excited, Rob? Very excited.
Very excited. What, you can run some more gay camber?
No, we can run less camber.
What, run it lower?
You can't really talk about gay when you're standing with that pose.
Sorry, darling.
Well, I think while Louis doing that, we're going to get cracking on somehow trying to get the DC5 seat in. At the moment we've got a bit of a problem because
No, we can't yet.
it's too wide. Well, I don't really know what the problem is either because I wasn't here last week.
So in the car, we want it to sit like this, right? And then, because it's so offset, your seat when it's central in the car actually bolts in about here. But the bolts on the bottom of the Recaro clash with this slider adjuster, so you can't get a bolt through there. So what we tried was, Carl and I tacked that in place, cut that bracket off, bent this out and then bent it that way, but what then it meant was when you went like that, it broke the tack off of there because it can't adjust up anymore.
But we don't need that to slide.
Huh?
It's the passenger side, just put it in.
Yeah, yeah. So what we're thinking now is get rid of this completely, sack the slidey bit off the top and just actually use the base, and then we'll build another mount just out of this box section and out of these steel bits so that we've got a base that's solid, and then we can just bolt the seat straight to it.
Sounds easy.
We've got Carl's in with the method that I've just explained that we tried, and that works, so.
Yeah, I'll take the seat out.
Oh right, so we've still got the standard rails in, on there and under here as well. The EFs have, this side is a lot lower than this side on the rail, so you've got to, if you want to set the bucket seat level, because obviously the standard seat shape, so you've got to put a 30 by 30 box section this side to level across this section. It's basically what we did for our other one. The problem we've got is the seat is a lot wider than a bucket seat. The DC5 seats are much wider, so that's what's causing the issues at the moment. That's good though. Looks like it'll work.
We've got to move on for that.
Sick. Poor car. We've only really gone for quite a loose roll, if that makes sense. It's not, the lip's not right up to the it's not right up to the inner arch, so there is a bit of a gap still there. So it's just quite a light roll on that. Well, you're never going to be able to see in there, but hopefully going to be enough. We think it'll be alright. Can you see?
Nah, not really.
Well, you can see that they're definitely rolled. If you look down, see, they'll go down a bit. That's it. So they're definitely rolled nice. But there's no ripples on the arch line or anything, which is sick. So obviously this is not rolled here, that's what it would have been like, and then we can see how tight this is up here. You can still get your fingers just in behind there a little bit. so it's not too tight, so hopefully that won't trap any dirt behind there, and it's not distorted the arch too much either. Well, not at all actually, so that is still nice and square. Good job. Good job, Lubo. Thanks, mate.
So we're just drilling the holes to attach the side skirts to the sill. So yeah, Dan's drilling the holes, and then what we're going to use, we've used these quite a few other locations on the car, but these riv nuts. So you just get like a threaded insert in the chassis or whatever you're putting it in, and then you squash it so it looks like this, but obviously normally you'd squash the body or whatever it is in between that, so then we can just bolt the skirts straight up. So he's just doing that. Louis over here taking the piss out of my camera voice.
This is Rob's camera voice.
So he's got the rocker cover off, and where is it?
It's down there.
Oh, there it is. So he's just paint stripping all of that and just leaving it to dry, and then you're gonna get a fresh coat on it today.
No, I haven't got any paint.
He hasn't got any paint, but I think he might primer it just so it doesn't go dodgy while we're down here.
But yeah, we'll give you a quick update once that is all done.
Rob's been putting his fingers up his bum and got all black and brown on them. So what we're doing at the moment, we've got riv nuts which we're installing. So we've put underseal all around it, inside it, and all around the riv nut itself, and then squeezed them on. So hopefully that will create a good seal, and that's how we're going to fix our side skirts. It's probably a bit overkill.
I'll tell you what is overkill, Dad.
My crack.
Yes, mate.
It's right. I can feel it's right out.
Got a bruise down there. It's like a fucking.
You look like you're struggling squeezing that thing, Rob.
I missed one there, look.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Literally.
As usual, nothing.
So the side skirt is on now. We're going to need to get some sort of double-sided sticky tape for this side, because obviously our car doesn't have, because it didn't come with these from the factory, it doesn't have the clips which sit inside. On the standard skirt, on the standard car which came with these skirts, you'd have clips cut into your side of your car which these would slot into, and obviously holes for the bottom. Now this is what we've just fixed through these holes, so we need to put some sort of double-sided
Definitely
tape.
ain't going anywhere, is it? But
It's not going to fall off, but it will flap around a bit, I'd say. So yeah, we just need to get some double-sided sticky tape or something along the top of it, and then, well, that's that really. I think it looks pretty good actually.
yeah, looks much better than without. You can't really tell without the wheels and that on, but
Looks much better than without, yeah. Carl has welded up the seat rail for us, so that is bolt free. So yeah, we're going to have a play around with the seat now, I think, try and mark out where we need to cut holes for the DC5 passenger side. Fucked it, mate.